Imagine walking through New York City, but instead of skyscrapers made of glass and steel, the towers are alive. Every window is bursting with lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries. The air smells fresh, not of car exhaust, but like a farmer's market after a rainstorm. Sounds dreamy, right? But what if this wasn't just science fiction? What if our cities actually became giant vertical farms? Let's dig into it. First, what do we mean by vertical farm? Normally, farms are spread out horizontally, big, flat field with tractors, cows, and maybe a scarecrow or two. But a vertical farm flips that sideways. Instead of planting outward, you plant upward. Imagine entire skyscrapers filled with hydroponic shells of vegetables, LED lights shining down like artificial suns, and maybe even some drones buzzing around delivering water and nutrients. Basically, farming goes high-rise. Now, picture this. Our cities are already packed with tall buildings, so what if those towers double as food factories? Instead of importing bananas from thousands of miles away, you could pick one on your lunch break. Instead of supermarket aisle, you just head downstairs and grab a bag of spinach that was harvested 2 hours ago. No trucks, no long shipping lines, just salad on demand. So how would this change life in the city? Well, first, food miles would shrink to almost nothing. Normally, your lettuce travels hundreds, sometimes thousands, of miles before it hits your sandwich. That means more gas burn, more emissions, and yes, a slightly sadder lettuce by the time it reaches you. But in vertical farm cities, the lettuce is practically your neighbor. Fresh, crunchy, and probably smug about how eco-friendly it is. Second, we'd save enormous amounts of land. Right now, about half of all habitable land on Earth is used for agriculture. If cities handle most of the veggie growing inside towers, we could give huge chunks of land back to forests, wildlife, and, let's be honest, adorable pandas. Imagine abandoned cornfields turning back into jungles and wetlands. Planet Earth would finally get a breather. But it's not all sunshine or LED light bulbs. Turning skyscrapers into farms would need massive amounts of electricity. Plants can't just eat Wi-Fi signals. They still need light, water, and nutrients. Right now, vertical farms cost way more to run than traditional fields. So, our cities would need renewable energy everywhere. Solar panels, wind turbines, maybe even algae reactors glowing green on rooftops. Basically a whole eco-sci-fi vibe. And let's not forget the people. Imagine a whole new job market popping up. Skyscraper farmers, nutrient mixologists, drone lettuce pickers. Your barista might also moonlight as a basil technician. The city would start to smell like soil instead of asphalt, and grocery shopping could feel more like strolling through a jungle gym of glowing tomatoes. Here comes a wild part. If cities produce their own food, they could become self-sufficient ecosystems. No more dependence on global food shipping. During a drought or a supply chain crisis, your city just keeps eating. In fact, if every city on Earth became a vertical farm, humanity could feed billions without expanding farmland at all. Suddenly, world hunger might not seem so impossible to fight. But the biggest surprise? Cities themselves would change how they look and feel. Imagine green skyscrapers everywhere. Walls of cucumbers, balconies overflowing with herbs, rooftop orchards. Streets wouldn't just be gray concrete canyons. They'd be glowing, breathing ecosystems. Living in a city might actually feel healthy, like breathing in a forest, but still being 5 minutes away from Wi-Fi. So, what's the takeaway? If our cities became vertical farms, we could cut pollution, save forests, and eat fresher food than ever before. But it would also mean reinventing our buildings, our jobs, and our energy systems. It's a wild vision, but hey, so were airplanes once, and now we complain about the in-flight peanuts. Maybe one day, your city won't just be a place where you live. It'll be the farm that feeds you too. So, what do you think? Would you want to live in a skyscraper that grows your groceries? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this little trip into the future, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Because who knows, one day, the salad in your fridge might come from the building across the street.